What do you see new managers struggling with?
Setting clear goals can be really difficult. It's difficult to set a key result at any level of a company, but especially if you haven't had practice with it, I think people really struggle with that. Um, and and so one thing that we've done that helps is kind of set a in onboarding for standardized roles, kind of set a, hey, in your first week you should have achieved X, in your by your third week you should have achieved Y, by your sixth week you should have achieved Z. And if you kind of have those things, that helps a new manager kind of set up, oh right, we can check in on these goals, and while they're doing that they can start figuring out what's the goal they want this person to do as they're coming into the role. That's helpful. Areas of responsibility, I think HR has to really help a new manager on a lot of that stuff, for it to be well done. It's more important for a new manager to be able to explain it well, more than to kind of come up with it. As a new manager, one thing to keep in mind is like your job has completely changed and you're probably going to feel a bit lost, and that's normal. That a lot of people who do a great job as an individual contributor, when they take on a management role, they're like suddenly in a place where they can't do, if they're doing the work, they're failing, right? They need to be handing that work to somebody and then helping them understand it. And that is, I think, deeply uncomfortable, particularly for the kind of type A people who tend to end up being managers. I struggle with that, and like definitely feeling a sense of like being lost or not knowing what it is that the work entails when you don't have a work product at the end of the day, can be hard. And I think one way that we try to help people combat that is, or that I've tried to help people combat that, is to say kind of like, what are the three things that you need to do this week that make you a good manager, and like just kind of like, it can't be 100 item list anymore. Like it's got to be two or three things that you're really going to get done. So that's kind of helpful, I think, just kind of in your one-on-one with a new manager, setting or as a new manager, prepping for your one-on-one, saying, okay, what's really going to move the needle for me this week? How do I